The Web Pages module is located underneath Website on the left-hand column called Web Pages. From here, you can add a new web page or edit an existing web page on your site. Or with the preview icon, you can also preview what those pages look like. Let's edit the About Us page as an example. Before I edit it, let's view it on the live site right now. This is what the About Us page looks like. Switching back over to the editor, you will see all the content in this body field down here is what then displays on the live site. There are three required fields, that is category, link, and page title. Category, you can select from the drop-down of available categories or even add a new one. The link name is an internal name used for the system that uniquely identifies each web page. So the link name requires that there's no spaces in the name itself. So you can use underscores or just mash the words together. So if we wanted to call this About Us instead of About, we could either do it combined or an underscore separator. The page title, however, is the name that will show on the site, such as right here, as the actual title of the page. This name, you'll want to be human readable, so use spaces, use uppercase letters where appropriate, etc. Moving down to the editor, this is what we can call the What You See is What You Get editor. Here, you can hover any one of these icons at any point to see what they do. So you don't have to memorize anything of what icon means what. There are basic options such as bold, italicize, underline, and strike through that you can just highlight text and click one of those. There are other formatting options that you're probably used to, such as align right, center, align left type of thing. Numbered lists, bulleted lists, insert and removing links. So how you add a link is you would highlight some text, click Insert Link, which pops up the link wizard. The link wizard has options to link to all of your modules, including the file manager or homepage. Most likely you're going to be linking to a web page, so we're going to select the Web Pages module and click Next. Here is a list of all your current web pages. You can also do a search or filter by category. So let's say we're going to link to the camps page. We would then click Next. That inserted a link here. I'm going to scroll down quickly and apply these changes. Apply will save my changes but keep me on this About Us page to continue edits. Save would save it and take you back out to the main web pages module and the list of all the web pages you have. And then preview will do the same as apply, where it applies the page, but also in a new tab it sends or it opens up a preview of that page for you to view. So you'll see some of the changes we have, such as About is now called About Us. We now have some bold text, as well as a link that I click will take me to the camps page. Let's now insert an image. To insert an image, you put your cursor where you want the image to be. You click the Insert Image icon. I'm going to go through some stock photos and just choose one. Click Insert. Actually, before I click Insert, the alt text is important to use for Google, so it knows what the image is about, kind of tags it for them, as well as for screen readers for visually impaired. So, for example, this one, we could call it, it's kids playing flag football. I'm going to click Insert, and the first thing you'll notice is this is a very huge image. So I'm going to click the image and select Insert, Edit Image. So now we're in edit mode. One thing you'll notice is there's sizes: thumb, small, medium, large, and original. We had original selected, which put in the huge image that I believe was over 2 megs. This is very large for someone to download. when viewing your web page. So we're going to instead select either large, medium, small, or thumbnail. And as you see, as I'm clicking those, it shows you the preview of the size that they are. This will automatically resize and save out your image to a different size, a file size that is, as well as dimension size of how big it is on the page. This inserts the image, but let's say we wanted the text to wrap either to the left or right. So you would select the image again, and this time select Formats. You'll see there's a float left and float right options. If I float right, the image goes to the right, the text goes around the left. If I click again, you'll see this little gray bar on the left-hand side that lets me know that this one's active right now. So I could unclick that or click that again to unclick it, basically. Then if I choose float left instead, the same thing happens, but this time the image goes to the left and the text goes to the right. Let's save that change and preview what it looks like on this site. You'll see we now have an image with text floating around it. Lastly, another two icons to note within the editor that are popular and will be probably used a lot are both paste as text and clear formatting. Paste as text is a toggle, and it kind of lets you know that once you click it the first time. So paste is now in plain text mode, and what that means is if you copy and paste from Microsoft Word, for example, it will not pull in any of the styles. It will not pull in the fonts, it will not pull in the colors, it will not pull in bold and stuff like that. A lot of times when copy and pasting from Word, there will be other information that gets pulled over with it that can look bad on your site and kind of mess up certain things, such as font colors and sizes, and even the font itself could change. So if you click paste as text first and then paste it in, you'll be good to go. Or alternatively, you can paste everything in first, highlight it all, and then click clear formatting. You'll notice that this also clears formatting of the bold that I had earlier, and even this image float left that we had. So it clears all formatting. But when first copying and pasting from Word, that helps remove all of that. That wraps up the basics of the Web Pages module.